Assalamu alaikum everyone. First of all, sorry for being live in. First of all, sorry for coming live at the late night. Actually, uh, what I'm going to say in today's video that if you guys really want to learn English with me, and yeah, you can do these things. First of all, you have to contact with me, then you have to join with me in online classes, and it depends on you that whether you want to do the class in private beach or with the badges. So it depends on you. But before that, let me tell you that why I can't come in live at the very early in the night. The problem is that I have to do a lot of things nowadays, like my own study and own classes, and I work in a coaching center. I have a bunch of students. I need to teach them in there. I need to teach them in online, and also I am preparing myself for civil service exams. So I have a hectic routine every day. I have to follow in this routine. That's why I barely get time for myself, and that is why I can't come in live on time. I promised you guys that I will come in live every day, but I can't do these things because of the lack of time. But if you guys really want to learn the English language, you can start learn English with me. Because why you should take admission, because I have been teaching English language around more than 4 and 5 years in many kind of educational institutions like in schools, college, and I'm an English spoken teacher. I have a bunch of experience of teaching English language. So I believe that as still I am a professional English teacher, so I can assist you, and I believe that you also know that the importance of English language, because wherever you will be, or you are, or you were, you always realize that how important the language is. Another things, you always avoid it to learn the language because of you maybe thought that it is very difficult to learn, and it's not you task to learn this language, or maybe you don't find out the proper time to learn this language. But brothers, believe it or not, if you just give me 4 and 6 months, around 5 or 6 months, it is possible by you to be fluent in English, a language which will change your life, which will ensure a bright future for yourself, for your family members, and give you respect in the society. So why you shouldn't give at least 6 months for learning the language? You have wasted a bunch of times of your life, but maybe you are unable to speak in English. It has many reasons that why people can't speak in English after doing their classes and practices, and also studying in reputed schools, college, and university, right? But on the other side, you will find a lot of people who didn't go to any school, college, or university, but they are good in speaking English. So after the day, someone who good in speaking English, or who can speak English in front of others, and who can communicate, who has a great communication skill, they can make a tremendous future for them, for their life. So I believe that, guys, if you really are serious for learning the language, you can talk with me, you can contact with me, and I believe that I can help you. And there are many ways to learn the English language. Let me share some of strategy so that you will be beneficial, I'm sure. First of all, for example, we all know that what we should to do for learning this language. People will suggest you to watch English movies, or randomly do so many things. But I will suggest you that rather doing randomly a lot of things, if you maintain a strategic process, I believe that it will help a lot to make you fluent. For example, if you learn presentation every day, and if you make videos of those presentation, and if you practice English with me and conversation, and I will also share some of free platform where you can practice English with random with other people, it will help a lot. So learning a language, it will open a bunch of opportunities in our life, and you need to be fluent. You have to keep confidence in your life that yeah, you are able to speak in English. In my life, I saw many people who are looking for jobs, or who wants to go to abroad, or who wants to make a good results in exam, but they are unable to speak in English, and only for that they can't make sure a proper life, proper future for them. So it is the biggest problem in our life, so that if we are not fluent in English, or if we are not able to speak in English fluently. So guys, I have already proven myself that as I'm speaking English here, so I think that there is no questions will come that whether am I able to teach you or not. But if you believe really on me, I believe that I can make you a very fluent English speaker. But before doing that, you have to be serious with me, and you have to take the admission. And you know that I study a lot in day at the library, and I'm preparing myself for the civil service exams. That is why I don't get time to come in live or to talk about something in day. So I always come in live at the late night, and I try to remain myself free after 12 o'clock. So in my free time, then I can discuss all those things with you. But before that, let me tell you something that, for example, you are a student right now, right? But one day you will do something, but if you are not able to speak in English fluently, so how can you make your profession more proficient and more competitive? I don't know, maybe because you know very well, but very few people in our society who are lucky to get chance to study in English medium or English version school. They are good in English, I believe that. But many of you who lives in the rural areas, or who lives in the rural areas, and who also stay far away from the city life, maybe it will be the best chance for you to communicate with me and learn the language with me, because it's really important to learn for you, and which will give you a brighter and strong security life. So why will you take time? I don't know, I really don't know. Let me tell you something. Every day you get 24 hours time. If you just utilize 1 and 2 hours every day for learning any language, within 6 and 5 months you will be mastering this language. But it's difficult if you don't have helping hands. That how will you find out 2 hours time? Everybody wants to learn a language or learn something new things, but due to technical problem, or due to management or plan, they can't fulfill their dream. In my life, I had a bunch of friends in my school life, in my college life, in my university's life, where I was grow up, and I did not find a single person who is able to speak in English fluently. So I believe that you will be fluent. Just you need to keep patience, working hard with dedication, and most important thing is that you need a dedicated helping hands. Without helping hands, the learning the language is almost impossible, and I believe that. Yeah, I might be a great helping hands for you. You might be you might think me as a great helping hand, so that I believe that I will impact in your life if you take admission with me, and I can take this challenge, and if you accept this challenge, it will be a great result, I believe that. Well, so just don't waste your time. How many days you will waste your time and simply fall in depressed? If I look whenever I come in Facebook, and believe it or not, whenever I come in Facebook and I see the stories of people's, and I found them that most of the people are in depressed due to their personal life, because they don't know how to manage their life. They have lots of time, that's why they fall in depressed. They don't make any productivity. So I believe that, yeah. Oh, Shakur, you are watching me, right? Best. Nice to know that. And brother, another thing that I believe that you are passing a wonderful time, and it was a tremendous thing that you are here after a long time no time, after a long time no talk with you. But if you be free, then you don't hesitate to talk or call me or text me in inbox. and yeah, it's really uh, pleasurable things that you are there. Well, the things I'm going to tell you that, guys, if you are really be fluent in just 3 and 4 months, life will you can be change your life. So why you shouldn't do that? Yeah, you should do that. Maybe you whatever you want to do in your life, in maybe in Bangladesh or abroad, just think that the language you are speaking right now, people can't understand after crossing the country. So if you have a couple of language in fluent, maybe you will explore a bunch of opportunities in your life, right? For example, in our country, if you come in Dhaka city, you will say that corporate office or private sectors, nobody is allowed except the fluent in English. The same things in government sector as well, but we are not finding such a person who are fluent in English in a corporate office or any kinds of places. So I don't know why we don't get such type of people. What do you think? Maybe we are enough unlucky that we can't make such kind of sound generation or education. So I believe that if you really want to learn English language with me, this is Rakib Lesson. I'm open, you can contact with me, and I believe that within a short time, if you give me, if you be serious, if you be dedicated, if you be enthusiastic, I believe that I can help you out, and let's do something together which will affect better, inshallah. I believe that no more today. I believe that you understood what I was trying to say. Stefan, I'll come up with another video. Till then,